Love at first sight, love at first sight, love at first sight, love at first sight, love at first sight. Have you ever been in love? How was it? I hope you had a good experience. Was it love at first sight or was it grown love? Was it a matchmaking thing or did you actually fall in, like find this person somewhere and just love the person the moment you saw the person? Were you matchmaked? How did you find the love of your life? I would like to know, how did you find her? How did you find him? Did you know she was the one for you the very first day you saw her? Or did you know he was the one for you the very first day you saw him? These are the kind of things I would like to know in this video. And also I will be telling you about love at first sight, what it actually means and how it can actually become a thing and how it can actually become something really drastic and how it can actually become something that is toxic. And basically we are all humans and everybody has feelings. Everybody has feelings, and when you see something you like, there's a certain kind of feeling that happens in your body. When you see somebody that is attractive or when you're attracted to someone, there's a certain feeling that you get. And do not mistake that feeling for love. That is a stage we call infatuation, which so much looks like love, like you're in love, but it doesn't necessarily translate to love. It's just a feeling. It's just the feel-good hormones that are in the body that are playing tricks with you. You need to give it time for you to know for sure if this is something that you should go, ahead with, or if it's or if it's just a feeling that happens and that can just come anytime you see something that you like. Anyway, this video will be telling you about love at first sight, whether it's a scam, whether it's not a scam. Stay tuned and enjoy. I want to say, you go into a room, you go into a gathering, let's say there's a party going on, you go into a party and there's this guy just staring at you. He's so staring at you, he's just fixated on you, and you as you're walking in, and until you leave the party his eyes didn't get off you. He kept looking at you, and he even came to you and offered you a drink. He came to you and is ready and starts to engage you in a conversation, start talking, and he wants to know you better, and it's just so into you, and it's just all smiley, and you're like wondering what's going on and stuff like that. And he tells you, from the moment you walked in, I fell in love with you. Are you gonna believe the guy or not? Are you gonna run away? Are you gonna think he's crazy? Are you gonna take him for his word? What are you gonna do? It's crazy, right? But yes, that's love at first sight. So is love at first sight is scam or is it real? Does it actually work? Do people who got caught up in the love at first sight thing, do they end up getting married? Do they have long-lasting marriage, or does it just go off along the way? Does it just break up? Does it actually work? These are the questions that a lot of persons have asked, and I'm here to tell you that love at first sight, as good as it may sound, as nice as it is, it does not substitute the work that needs to be done for a relationship to last. Love at first sight, I will tell you, is basically more like an attraction, like an infatuation that feels like love. Because when you see someone that you actually like or that you are attracted to, the brain kind of gives you a certain kind of message. It releases this, feel good hormones, which is called the dopamine. Makes you feel good. So it gives you the kind of feeling that you actually get when you are in love with someone, even though you haven't seen this person before, even though this is the first time you're seeing this person. That is what love at first sight is. Now, there are cases where love at first sight will actually lead to a serious relationship, and I've had so many persons talk about how their spouse or the person they are married to actually, how they were involved, how it at first it was love at first sight and then it became what they are now. I've seen a lot of persons say their marriage that has lasted for so long was began or started from love at first sight. However, there is a caveat to it. They did not just let it happen like that, they worked on it. It requires a certain level of work. So I will tell you, love at first sight can lead to a long-lasting relationship, and it can also lead to a relationship that would not even last, that's even toxic. It can lead to an unstable relationship. And bottom line is, because for a relationship to work and be long lasting, it requires work. It doesn't matter how you guys meet or how you guys see. What matters is what happens after you meet, after you find this person that you're attracted to, what each person does to make it work. That is what matters. So love at first sight can be a beginning point for your long-lasting relationship, and for some persons it can be a beginning point for their toxic relationship. Bottom line, love at first sight is just an attraction that you get when you see someone. It's just the feeling that you have when you find someone that is attracted to you or that you're attracted to. It's just that feeling. And love is more than a feeling. Love is not just a feeling. Love is more like a decision that you take. There's more to love than just a feeling. So love at first sight can be seen as a scam if you look at it in that light. But until you put to work in the love and until you understand what true love really means, love at first sight may just be a shamble, may just be just a cliche. So love at first sight, is it a scam? I will leave that for you to answer. I have just told you what love at first sight is. Are there people who got married from love at first sight, or who love at first sight was their thing and now they are happily married? Of course they are. Are there people who thought they could be married but did not work out, even though it began from love at first sight? Of course they are too. Love at first sight, is it still a thing? Of course it's still a thing. People still get attracted to people. People still find someone they like so much. People are still infatuated. And it's very common too among the younger folks, the ones that haven't really experienced life. They just think, oh, this guy is handsome. Oh, this girl is pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh no, oh my God, he's so cute. That's a feeling. That is a feeling. I'm sorry guys, but seriously, that is just a feeling. There's more to that. Can that feeling be built upon? Of course it can, especially when the person that you feel that way to has certain qualities, has capacity, has character, has other things that will make the foundation solid. Then of course that is a thing. So it could be a scam, it could not be a scam. It depends on what you do to it, and it depends on the two parties involved. Yes, that is my take for today. There's another one called Grown Love, and that's a very interesting one. That's the one I would like to talk about next. So I would like to know, say me, if you would like me to talk about the Grown Love. I would like you to let me know in the comment section, and I want you to tell me if you've ever experienced love at first sight, or if you haven't experienced it but you've seen it, you've seen someone who has experienced it. I would like you to share your story too. Let's all learn and know the difference between love at first sight and grown love, and which of them do you prefer? Do you prefer love at first sight, or do you prefer grown love? Anyway, I'll leave my answer for the next video. I'll let you know the one I prefer in my next video. So for now, remain happy. My name is Onyero, and do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye for now. Bye.